Hi everyone, I'm Jingjing Llavanes, 20 years old. For today's video, I want to share to all of you for what I knowledge that I learned about GE1. So now I'm gonna start first about the 8 modules to be tackled by Mom Donna. Module 5 is social self. Module 6 is moral self. The module 7 is concept self. And module 8 is Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. And the module 5 of social self focus on the ability and skill of oneself to have social communication and interaction among group of people. I learned many lessons that lead me to who I realize with myself, identify and new things. Why is social self important? For me, I use the social situation to gain self-esteem by perceiving ourselves and members of important value groups that make us well good about ourselves. Normally, our group members result in positive feelings with, which occur because we perceive our own groups and this ourselves is a positive right. Lifespan development. Lifespan development explore how we change and grow from conception to death. This field of psychologists they view development as a theory of process that can be studied scientifically across the developmental domain in physical, cognitive development, and psychological. It's important to study of lifespan development since people change as they age. Infant birth of 1 to 1 year and toddler pair 12 to 36 months and preschool age 3 to 5 years, adolescents 13 to 18 years, and the middle adult 41 to 60 years old, and late adulthood 61 years and older. And for Module 6, Moral Self, Living with Purpose, Personal and Value Philosophy of Life. Morality is their own way of distinguish what is right and wrong. Ethics are the basis of universal rules of what is good and bad, while morality is the application of either doing good or bad. Ethics is like the main idea within a given topic, and morality serve as in its support and application. And documentation, family and moral values are so central to everything that I am. By Marian Wright Edelman. And family morals are the beliefs that family members have about right and wrong, and good and bad. Treating others with kindness and respect, not talking things that don't belong to you. Values give families an outlook of life, a way to view world and their situation as an identity. Values can also added to behavior and parenting styles family members to do opinion they have, and that I learned to sexual self. At my age, it is important to learn about sexual self because sexual self is increasing young people's knowledge and improving their attitude related to sexual and reproductive health and behaviors. To help the students like a college student worm using those possible diseases like AIDS. It gives us the idea to be aware in this kind of sexuality, and at least we can avoid to have teenage pregnancy, unwanted pregnancy, sexually transmitted disease, and HIV or AIDS. And for the module 7, concept of self. Our self concept is important because it influences how we think, feel, and act in everyday organizational life. The self concept is, of course, only of many factors that affect, manage thinking, feeling, and behavior, but is an undoubtedly of one of the most powerful influence of many important behaviors. And for the module 8, Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence. Gardner's introduced 8 different types of intelligence consisting of verbal linguistic intelligence, the ability, the words, and use language to express meaning. Logical intelligence, it refers to ability to carry out mathematical operation. Logical intelligence, it refers to ability to carry out mathematical operation. Spatial visual intelligence, it implies to ability to think in the image or features of their dimensional figures. Bodily kinetics, intelligence is the ability to physical depth at movement and handling object skillfully. Physical rhythmic intelligence is refers to sensitivity to pitch, melody, rhythm, pitch, and timbre, and the appreciation of forms of musical expressiveness. And the interpersonal intelligence is characterized by the ability to understand oneself. And naturalist intelligence, it is described as the ability to observe patterns in nature and understand a natural and human-made system. And for the Gardner's theory of multiple intelligence, have an important impact of how we think about human intelligence, rather than simply focusing on single measure of human cognitive ability. It can be helpful leader of the different mental strengths that an individual may possess. That's all for today's video. Thank you.